Hello all and welcome into the another session of Laravel. In our previous session, we have learned that how to install the Laravel in a system using the Laravel installer. The installation of Laravel is possible in two different ways. One is using Composer and another is using Laravel installer. So I have used Laravel installer for installing the Laravel in the system. So now in today's video, we'll create a one view and will display that view onto the screen. That means we'll create the first page and then we will see the output of that first page onto the screen using Laravel. So for that, the editor which I am using is a Sublime text editor. So I recommend all the students to download the Sublime text editor from the Google Chrome, and then it is better to use for the framework type web designing. So what I am doing is just click on file, then open folder, and into the D drive I have installed the Laravel. So I am going into the D drive and selecting the folder called Laravel. It will automatically show my project folder over here. So the project folder which I have created during the installation of Laravel is MVM. So MVM is listed over here with all its directory structure. It is also compulsory to know the directory structure of Laravel. No doubt, the directory structure of Laravel is a little bit complicated and a very huge directory structure it have, but right now I will show you some of the basic and a very fundamental directory part of the Laravel itself. So the first directory which we should require to know is an app directory. App directory works like a heart of Laravel, where it controls each and every corner of Laravel itself. Into the app directory, many subdirectories are listed over here, as you can see over the screen, like console, exception, HTTP, model and provider. But as far as the basic thing is concerned, the entire model of MVC architecture resides in this particular directory. See, Laravel framework is based on MVC, where MVC stands for model, view and controller. To make any website, we should require to know these three things separately. That is, what is model, what is view and what is controller. View means it contains all the static part of your website. Model means it contains the database side and the database connectivity with the database interaction into the model side, and controller controls view as well as model. That means the working part of the entire website should be there into the controller. So in app directory, the first thing which we need to keep in our mind is the model part. Whatever the model we will create should reside inside the directory which is called as model. Now if you go down into the another directory structure, second most important part of the Laravel is database. In our next videos, we will also learn that how to connect Laravel with the database and making the insert, update, delete function with image manipulation and the operational manipulations. At that time, I will describe this particular folder in detail, but whatever the database interactivity is there into the Laravel should be inside the database folder. Then the next one is a public folder. As the name is suggested, public, this particular folder is used as a global variable declaration, where whatever the thing you kept will be common for the entire every corner of Laravel, that is called as public. Then the next comes as a resources. This is very important. In resources, you will get the second section of MVC, that is view. That means in resources, we can create our Laravel view. So in resources, you can see the subfolders like CSS for cascading style sheet, JS for the JavaScript, various language support, and the last one is view. So whatever the view we would like to create into the Laravel should reside in this particular folder. And the next one is roots. Roots are very important part of entire Laravel. See, Laravel is separate than the core PHP. In core PHP, everything that is the design, the database connectivity, client-side scripting, server-side scripting, validations, core logic, everything resides in the single folder. But in MVC, it should be routed through the different folder, so that roots should be defined in a particular folder that is called as roots. So in roots, actually it is made up of 4 different files, that is API, web, channels and console. Right now for this video we will focus on to the first fundamental thing, that is a web roots. So in this video we will focus on to the web roots in roots itself. Then into the app and in HTTP there is a third and the last part of entire MVC structure should be there, that is called as controller. So I ask one question to all the students, that please let me know into the comments that in Laravel 8 in which folder I can put my view. Question number 1 is in which folder I can put my view. Question number 2 is in which folder I can put my models, and in which folder I can put my controllers. So you have to give the answer of these 3 simple questions in a comment section. Now without wasting more time, let's start with designing the first page using a Laravel. So what I have done is I have exported this particular project folder into the Sublime text editor, which shows all the present working directories and the directory structure of Laravel. So first what I have to do, I have to go into the root and I have to open the file called web.php. Just double click onto the web.php, which enables this particular file to get added into the Sublime text editor. Even I suggest all the viewers to just look at to this particular option, that it should be PHP, right? As I have already indicated into the previous 2 sessions, that to design and implement the website using the Laravel, we should require to know the basic concept regarding the PHP. So I hope whatever the listeners are there, they have a clear-cut idea regarding the core PHP itself. So what I am doing now is I am going into the resources, and into the resources I am just opening the view folder. Here you will see a one option that is called as welcome.blade.php. So this is the first default page which has been called whenever you execute the Laravel into the system. So let me execute the Laravel into the system. For that, what I am opening first is a CMD prompt, and from CMD prompt I am transferring into the D drive Laravel, where I have installed the Laravel for my project folder called MVM, and then I am passing the server starting command, that is php artisan serve. Once you fire this particular command called php artisan serve, it enables the web server and it will start a Laravel web server for the specific port. Now once it is successfully get started, just paste the particular URL which has been returned by this particular command into the new window of browser. So for that, what I am doing is I'm going into the browser and pasting this particular URL in a new tab, which shows that Laravel is successfully running with the version with the PHP version which I have is PHP 7.3.2, and the Laravel version which I am using is 8.80.0. Now I am going again back into the text editor called Sublime and into the file called web.php in roots, and inside the roots I am just commenting this return view into the bracket welcome, and let's see what happened. I have not saved this particular file, so let me save and refresh it. What happened? That file stopped working. That means this view is not returning anything as I have commented the file. So let me reopen it, let me save it, and let's refresh the page. It will return that particular view onto the screen. So now what I am going to do is I am just creating one new file inside the view, and inside that particular view I am giving the name of file home.blade.php and save this particular file. Again I am giving the name, something is wrong, home.blade.php. Just remember one thing, it is compulsory to give the .blade extension while you are creating the new view into the Laravel 8. Again I am repeating my word, it is compulsory to give .blade extension into the Laravel while you are creating any view. So here the blank view is created. Now in this view, just for displaying purpose, here I am giving a one h1 tag, and the message that I am giving is this is my first page, and I am saving this particular view. What happens if I refresh over here? Nothing will be displayed over here. The welcome screen will be there, as I have not specified any root for home.blade.php. So for that what I have to do? For that I have to go into the web.php file in the root, and then in a web.php file I have to specify a new root with the help of get method, and in get method I have to define the function which function returns a view which I have created. So the view which I have created is home, right? So just save this particular file. One more thing even you can do for this particular execution, that you can directly take a copy paste of the thing, and even you can make the file executable. So here one thing is missing, this closing bracket should be at last and then the semicolon, right? So what I am going to do over here is I have saved this particular root, make this R capital, root colon get, then slash function, then opening and closing bracket, and inside that here I have written return view home. So once this is done, into the browser just type slash and write home. Let me check it again. Yeah, see, this is working. This is my first page. That means ultimately it have called the new view that is called as home. Just for the cross verification purpose, what here I am doing is hello students, and then I am writing this is my first page. I have made the changes into the view part of my Laravel. So whenever I make these changes and refreshing the page, it shows that hello student, this is my first view. So this is the way for creating a first page into the view. No doubt, day by day, as we learn and we explore the Laravel, I will show you that how interactively we can create the new pages with JS and CSS and HTML effect. Till that, thank you very much students for listening and have a nice day.